Hello everyone, welcome to my channel.
Today's video captures how to effectively plan your week with 15 easy to follow tips. I would like to tell you a little bit about myself and who I am. I'm a brand new mom, a social media entrepreneur, and a health and wellness professional by the day. I'm the creator of Miss Very Versatile, a brand that focuses on content related to productivity, motherhood, and lifestyle. Now, how the idea of this channel came about is through different experiences brought about by different phases of life. I've learned some tips and hacks, and I've tried to improve those over time. The goal of this channel is to be able to share those tips and hacks with you guys to make your life easier. If you think you would find this kind of content useful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The thought of starting a new week can be quite overwhelming, especially when we have multiple roles and responsibilities to fulfill. So over time, I have gathered and improved upon a list of items which, when taken care of the Sunday prior to the busy week or on the weekend prior to the busy week, it has really helped me pace myself for the week ahead. For the ease of following along, I have divided the list of tips and ideas into different buckets. Let's get started. My bucket number 1 consists of planning and scheduling tips. Tip number 1 is to create a to-do list. This consists of writing down all the different tasks that would be coming up in a week and prioritizing them based on urgency. Something that is time critical would need to be addressed first and prioritized higher versus something that can be tackled later and can be lower in priority. For further details, I will be doing a very detailed video on how to create an effective to-do list that works. My next tip is time blocking and setting appointments. Once we have an idea of all the different tasks that need to be completed in a week, it is much easier to block time. Also, this gives us visibility to what are the time slots that are occupied and what are the time slots that are available. I think it is important to set aside time for all those tasks, whether it repeats itself daily or sometimes a week, or whether it's a one-time appointment. That way we have a complete picture of what all is coming up for us in the week ahead. The next bucket of tips is for office goers. Tip number 1 is to keep your office attire arranged and ready from Monday through Friday. This would help eliminate any extra time that is wasted by staring at the closet and trying to figure out what needs to be worn. Also, if there is a particular kind of attire that you are aiming for on a certain day, laundry can be done ahead of time. Next tip is to have gas filled up in your car if you drive to work. This will help save time during the busy morning hours, as you wouldn't have to queue outside busy gas stations. Next tip is to keep your supplements or medicines organized in a pill container and keep it in a location that is easily visible and accessible. For example, if I take supplements every day of the week, I like to keep it arranged in a pill organizer and I like to keep it on the dining table. Every morning when I sit down to have breakfast, I see the pill container in front of me, and that is a good recall for me to actually not skip any of my supplements. Next tip for office goers is to keep your work bag packed and ready on a Sunday night for the next work day. That way it helps declutter your bag and get rid of unnecessary stuff. It also eliminates the hassle of carrying heavy bags that are quite difficult to carry and heavy on the shoulder and causes back pain and shoulder pain. This tip would also be applicable to those working from home. If you can keep your office desk organized on Sunday with things that would be needed on Monday morning, it will help you pace yourself better and make you feel calm and more prepared to start a new work day. Next tip is to keep your devices such as smartphone, smartwatch charged and ready to go for the next Monday morning. Please ensure this gets done the night before. That way, we will have more flexibility to using these devices in the morning as opposed to running around looking for chargers and then getting a chance to use them. Next tip is to pack lunch if leaving for work early in the morning. So keep your lunch packed in a box and leave it in the refrigerator overnight. Remember to pack it in your office bag the next morning. That way, you will eliminate any time wastage that may be involved in cooking from the scratch or even packing your lunch when there is so much rush early in the morning. My next bucket of tips are kitchen related. Let's get started. Tip number 1 is meal planning. I like to stick with a meal plan for first 3 days of the work week. A tight plan is much more easy to implement, and there are less chances of wastage and a higher chance that I will end up following it. My next tip is to have your groceries refilled from the pantry into usable containers that are easily accessible. This will help you save a lot of time during cooking, and you won't be having to run back and forth between the pantry and kitchen trying to get things that are very easily used in your day-to-day cooking. My next tip is for mothers. Tip 1 is to keep your child's lunch box packed and ready the night before the busy school day. That way, you know when to grab the lunch box and put it in your child's school bag and eliminate any extra time that may get wasted in trying to plan meals early in the morning when it's already such a rush time, or trying to pack food in the morning. Tip number 2 is to keep your child's attire ready and organized for the next school day. That way they are more prepared in the morning and know what to wear, and it teaches them a lot of organization and planning. My final bucket of tips is for a calm and relaxed mind and to encourage sound sleep through the night. It is important to turn off all blue screen devices such as television, smartphones, etc. at least an hour before bedtime. This helps to prepare your mind for a good night's sleep. In addition, it is always encouraged to take up something that helps relax and calm your mind, such as taking a warm shower, listening to music, or reading a book, whatever may the activity be based on your personal preference or choice.
Let's connect on social media. My Facebook and Pinterest IDs are Miss Very Versatile. Please comment below and let me know what other videos and topics on productivity are you interested in.
If you enjoyed watching today's video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I will see you all in my next video, and thank you for joining today. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.